Let me tell you something. This man right here, this man is an absolute unit. Oh my god, I almost just threw up in my mouth trying to burp before I started recording. Sorry about that. But it's me. It's Travis. Welcome back to the Absolute Unit podcast. Or wait, no. Welcome back to an Absolute Unit podcast. I think the Absolute Unit is a different show, so that's not what this is at all. I am an absolute unit, and so are you if you're listening to this. But welcome back. I think this is episode 9, and I have zero plans for what to talk about this episode. Usually I have some notes written up of things that have happened, things that I want to bring up. Zero plans. We're doing it live. Fuck it. We're doing it live. I think I've already said that once before on this. Who cares? 8 episodes. I've already been talking for like 4 hours. Think I can just keep coming up with new stuff? No, dog. I'm not that interesting. Also, heads up, I'm going to say dog a lot. I've been saying it at the end of every sentence recently. I don't know why. Don't know why I'm doing it. Don't know what's happening. And as you can see, all alone, so I definitely lied about having a guest on this week. I could have, but I just didn't message anybody. That's how that worked. I'm so lazy. Such a good procrastinator. Dude, one thing that I want to talk about right off the rip, there is a minor league Cubs player by the name of Jesus Camargo. I think Camargo. My boy just got arrested on 2 class 1 drug felonies for having 21 pounds of meth and 1.2 pounds of oxycodone pills in a Chicago Cubs duffel bag. That's insane. So he got stopped while driving. He was speeding and drifting into other lanes on the interstate, and he got pulled over and arrested. In office, they found 21 pounds of meth and 1.2 pounds of oxycodone pills. That's so much meth, right? Like that's insane. Also, like when you think of professional athletes doing drugs, like maybe oxycodone gets thrown into that, but I never think of pro athletes doing meth. That's crazy. Like, yeah, they might be doing coke, maybe they smoke weed, but like meth? Is this kid doing meth? Is he selling meth? I don't know for sure what's going on. Oh my god, I should have read this article first. He told police that he had been offered $500 to deliver the bag to someone in Denver. Okay, so not his, and he's not doing it. That makes a little bit more sense. But why are you moving this much meth for $500 if you're a professional athlete? I think he's AAA. I'm not going to be able to find out now because if I just search his name, this is going to be the only thing that comes up. I think I saw before that he was AAA, which like they're definitely making enough money to not need $500. There's definitely some other reason. They got a loved one at gunpoint. They're like, hey, you better move this meth or else say bye-bye to grandma, you know? Your abuelita's gonna be muerto. So crazy. I don't think I've talked about that before, but baseball is my favorite sport. It's the only sport that I really keep up with. Don't like football. Basketball's alright. I like watching basketball highlights and like I'll watch the finals, but that's about it. I didn't even watch the Super Bowl this last year, and you know what I care even less about? College basketball. I get March Madness is going on right now, but like, God, I could not care less. Dude, I really don't care. College basketball is like, I don't know. Some people are going crazy for March Madness, especially this year, which is weird. I feel like people are going crazier than normal, but I just don't get it. Like people making brackets and like cheering on schools that they don't even know just because they think they're gonna win and it might help their bracket. It's so weird to me, like, because you're not gonna get it. I think like 2 days in there are no perfect brackets left, which is kind of funny. What has my life come to? I'm reading a BuzzFeed article on 20 unique podcast segment ideas. These are all bad. These are all just things that most podcasts do. Fun/random fact, book or culture review. Book or pop culture review, that makes more sense. An episode recap. No, my podcasts are like 30 minutes long. If you can't remember most of what's going on, it's not a me problem. That's a you problem, dog. And now they're just recommending podcasts that are probably funnier than mine. Okay, don't need that self-esteem hit right off the bat. How's everybody doing today? I've been doing pretty good. Slept till noon today. Got up, ran a couple errands because I'm on spring break right now. So I'm chilling, even though I'm not really chilling because I have to do revisions for one of my finals, but it's all right. It's all good. Everything's okay. Man, I really should have came into this with some podcast topics. Maybe I should just talk about music or books or something that I've been reading recently. I only watch anime, which really might exclude a lot of people listening to this. I don't know how many people are watching that kind of stuff right now, because I know it's getting more popular, which is really cool, but it's still not like mainstream. And that really came to light when I think somebody put out like a year in quarantine review on Netflix kind of thing, and put out like the top 10 most popular things of the last year, and none of them were anime, which was kind of surprising to me. I feel like over quarantine a lot of people started watching it more. I think Avatar The Last Airbender was on there, which is like as close as you can get without being anime technically, so that's cool. That's a great show. I need to finish Legend of Korra, which is like the sequel to that show. I've been all over the place in terms of what kind of music I've been listening to recently. Oh man, I'm worried about music. I think the next big thing, because something huge has to replace hip hop, right? Hip hop's definitely at the top, like popularity wise right now, especially among younger people. I wonder what's going to replace it, and I'm terrified that it's going to be hyperpop. For those of you that don't know what hyperpop takes like hip hop beats, makes them crazy, kind of speeds them up, but keeps like the low bass, and then all of the lyrics is like crazy auto tune. Like 100 Gex is a hyperpop band. There are other ones, I just can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm terrified that that's going to replace it, because I'm not a fan. And if I'm not a fan of what is big at the moment, I'm going to feel like an old man. I'm going to be like, oh man, these kids listen to their hyperpop, their hippity hyperty boppity boppity. I'm not going to deal with it well. I do think though that hip hop is going to get remembered, and like hip hop artists specifically are going to get remembered in a similar way to like hair bands and like glam rock was in the 80s, where they're like towards the start of the decline of that genre, record labels were just like pumping out band after band after band that had the look, and most of them were garbage, and most of them are going to get forgotten. And it's going to be very similar in the hip hop decline. So like there's so many hip hop artists right now that like obviously a lot of them, majority of them are bad, I'll say it. And most of them are going to get remembered like that. They were like, yeah, they were just pumping out music to try to make money, but it was just not good. Like it's good because we're in the moment, but retroactively we're going to look back and be like, this is not good. I think certain artists will be remembered as very good, like the Kendricks, Coles, Roddy Ricch, Lil Baby. I think those guys will all be remembered as really good. There are others too. Those are just like the four that came to my mind. But it's going to be weird to see. It's definitely going to happen. I like that pop punk and emo music is kind of on the rise again. At least that's what it feels like to me. There are a lot of great bands starting that up, like not starting that up, but a lot of great bands that are a part of that movement, like Magnolia Park. They're fantastic. They just put out a single somewhat recently. Rematch is great. Midnight Sky is great. Brook Lane is great. Water Parks has been around for a while, but they're really good. Nothing Nowhere has been around for a while, but they're really good too. That's cool, because that was like the secret music that I listened to. Like I listened to a lot of metal too, and that's like even more secret, like the stuff that I really like. But yeah, pop punk is my shiz. It's my shiznit. That's the bees' frickin' knees, dude. All 6 of their knees. Bees have knees. Bees have 6 legs. I don't know if bees have 6 knees. Do bees have knees? Let's go. Yep, they do have knees. Let's go, dog. Bees have 6 knees. Man, I really should have came up with some topics. I gotta stop saying that. I'm glad that people are enjoying this. I'm starting to post it weekly on social media just because I'm kind of confident in it now. I feel like this is episode 9. I feel like there's a bit of a backlog now. Once I hit double digits, once I hit episode 10, I'll really feel like that. I'll really feel like I have, I'm doing a thing. I started a thing, and there's a lot of it that you can listen to, which is cool. I like seeing, like, recently that, because I can look in the last 7 days what people have been listening to. I like seeing when, like, episodes 1 and 2 have listens in the past 7 days, because that means that, like, somebody's maybe going back, maybe starting it from the beginning, which is weird to think about that. Somebody might be, like, binging my podcast, because it feels like I've been doing this for a while now, even though it's only been, right around now is like 2 months since I put the first one out. Yeah, January 24th I put the first one out, so tomorrow when this goes up will be 2 months exactly. Whoa dude, that's weird. God, I'm so sore. I've been going to the gym a lot recently, and I worked out my traps for the first time in who knows how long, and my neck muscles are so sore. Like, I like to tilt my head either way and like try to pop my neck, and I can't do it today because like it hurts. It hurts so bad. Like, I'm not sure why that's going on like that, but it's definitely just because I haven't worked it out in a while. Working out's fun. I'm a short dude, so I realized that I would look horrendous if I got stupid wide, but my ideal body is Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's, oh, dude. Bruce Lee had a body yaddy yaddy on him, dude. The craziest thing about him was his lats. If you can find a picture of him where he's kind of flexing his lats and his arms are forward, he's got a wingsuit on him, dude. Holy. Got a wingsuit and an 8-pack. It's crazy. Like how skinny he is, and you can see ribs and muscle at this. It's perfection. He's so fine, dude. He probably looked best in Enter the Dragon. But yeah, that's ideal body type, because I think me and him are the same height, and I'm roughly close in weight. Obviously, he weighs a little more than me. He's got some muscle on me, so he weighs more than me. But like that's what I'm trying to do. But it's tough, like trying to put on pounds in muscle and shred to get that physique at the same time is really hard. But with my metabolism, I cannot put on a lot of weight, so like I'm doing real baby steps, and it might take a while. It's already been taking a while, but we're doing it. The hardest part for me is eating. I eat so much. I've looked up Bruce Lee's workout plan before. I wonder if he's got a diet and workout. Dude, workoutlikebrucely.com, they know exactly what I'm after. Yes, sir. Oh, and I love his movies so much. Dude, step 1 of the Bruce Lee diet is to avoid cheese. Fuck. Dog, I had cheese today. I had a sandwich with some cheese on it. That's tough. I hear low-fat cheese is really good, though. If you get low-fat cheese, you get a decent bit of protein and not too many fat or carb, which is good. No coffee for Bruce Lee, just tea. That's good, because I don't like coffee. I'm trying to stay away from caffeine in general. If I drink green or black tea, I try to get decaf, because my dad, I think it was more so later in life, but like too much caffeine will give him migraines, and like I don't know if I have those same genes, so I'm trying to stay away from that, because I've never had a migraine before. I gotta knock on wood for that one. I've never had a migraine before. It sounds awful, so I'm trying to do as much as I can to stay away from it, stay away from ever having one. But honey and black tea, that sounds kind of weird. That's funny. He never drank, because in multiple of his movies he gets drunk. Dude, okay, quick side note, because I'm just researching now. I love Bruce Lee movies. I don't know why every single one of his movies, at some point there's a girl who gets their titties out. I don't know why. I don't know for what reason. It's never for any reason. I don't know if that was like a big thing, especially in the like before he moved to LA. I don't know if that was a big thing in the Chinese film industry, that was like a selling point or an attraction for anything. But it's so weird when it happens, because it just does, and you're like, oh, they're just boobs, and then 10 minutes later somebody's getting roundhouse kicked in the throat, and you're like, what is this movie? What is going on, dog? Okay, I don't think this diet is very accurate. It says all he had for breakfast was tea and orange juice. I don't necessarily believe that. That sounds weird. And what is this? He had liver for breakfast? Liver congee? Oh, so it's like a rice kind of soup? Oh, it's like a porridge. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he drinking liver, dog? What? Okay. Oh, he would make... Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll come up with my own diet. I'm not putting eggs with the shell in a smoothie. My guy had a lot of vitamin supplements. Holy. Oh, I do need to buy creatine now. I've heard some bad things about that. Mostly for like younger kids, so since I'm a grown-ass man now, I could probably pick some up. I wonder how cheap that is. This is such a boring podcast. I'm so sorry. I didn't come up with anything to talk about. Is carrot juice any good? I don't think it is. I also don't know how you juice a carrot. Carrots don't seem like they're very juicy to me. I'm gonna see how you make carrot juice, because that doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I assume you just like blend it with water. Oh, you do use a juicer. What? No shot you run carrot through juicer. Maybe I don't know how juicers work. They always seem like oversized squeezers to me, but maybe not. Juicer. Yeah, it looks like it squeezes it. Juicers are expensive, dude. $60? Who makes juice that often? This one looks like a meat grinder. $300. Holy. I'm so cheap, dude. I could not. I'm so cheap. I could not do that. Spending more than like $50 on anything, I have to take a day and really think about it. And I make decent money. I make $15 an hour, but sheesh. I mean, I work part-time, so I don't really make good money. My girlfriend's starting to make good money. But I quit my job. She could be the provider. I don't care. Real men play both gender roles, okay? I shouldn't say both. I should say all gender roles. Gender roles is also outdated. I don't know. Real men do what's needed, okay? How about that? Keep it simple. I don't hate my job, but I do want to quit my job. I mean, I would love to get fired, get unemployment for a little bit, just until we move into a new place, and then I might get a new job. Where's my cat? I need to touch a cat. Does anybody else do that with pets? Like, I don't know if everybody here has a pet, but sometimes I remember that I have one, and I'm like, I need to shove my face into my cat right now. Or any cat. It doesn't have to be mine. It could be my girls. It could be my roommates. I just need to shove my face into one. I don't know if I see one in here, though. I don't want to walk around to try to find one, though. I don't know if it's the same for dogs. I don't know if I'd feel the need to shove my face into a dog. I'd probably feel the need to, like, pat it on the head. But I don't think I'd feel the need to shove my face in it. But there's something about cats. They're so soft. They're usually balled up, so you can just, like... You know? Dad. Alright, guys, I found a cat. I got some juice, too. This is the loud cat. Do you want to say hi? Say hi. My girlfriend's cat. Why are you usually so loud? Why are you not saying anything? Come on. She's not cooperating. What, you camera shy? It's not even a camera. It's just a microphone. Just yell at it. That reminds me, dog. I think it's so weird when people slip into baby talk with animals. I don't get it. I mean, I barely understand baby talk with, like, babies because they can't understand you. Just talk to them. You can say whatever. It's just going in one ear, out the other. I think if you talk regularly to a baby, it'll learn to talk faster. I truly believe that. No science, no facts behind that. Just raw faith. I'm drinking some protein drink, some protein juice. Stuff's good. I don't know if it's called protein 2.0 or protein 20, but I found it at Costco. Drinkprotein20.com. That's what it is. A little shout out for a small drink company. I don't know if they're small at all. I've just only seen them once before at Costco, but they're good. They're really good. They have this one's orange mango, which, you know me, I like orange, and mangoes are right there. Mango's also S tier flavor. In my head, S tier is orange. Top tier. S plus tier is orange, and then mango and watermelon are right there. Are S. Those are 2 and 3 for me. And then after that, it depends on what it is. Like, I don't have like a blanket flavor rule. It just really depends what it is. Because I like grape for some things. I like cherry more for some things than I like strawberry, and vice versa. Some things I like strawberry better. Blueberry's really good on another thing. Oh my god. I remember in high school, me and my friends had like a huge debate about what blue raspberry is. Because somebody, don't want to name names, thought blue raspberry was a real fruit and not just blueberry and raspberry mixed together, which is what it is. Which, before all of you look it up, blue raspberries have been genetically made after blueberry and raspberry were already mixed together to make the flavor. Okay? Y'all hearing what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nobody coming at me with like, oh, but there are blue raspberries. Dude, I dug deep. I did the research, came after. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Bringing up some old rage inside of me. Dude, that's a funny part of high school, is like when somebody's just ignorant to something or just wants to make it an argument, and then it becomes a running joke for weeks. Dude, like the simple arguments and the simple things like that are the only thing that I really miss about high school, is like getting to hang out with my friends for like 10 hours a week, maybe more. Dude, could you imagine? What a time. We were living in the days and we didn't even know they were the good old days. It's crazy, dude. My fault though. I moved away from everybody. So that's on me, I guess. Now I gotta make new friends. I hate doing that. I still don't know how to make friends. I just like be funny around people until they like me. I don't know. Maybe that works. Sheesh. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This might upset some people, but I don't like hikes. I don't like going on hikes. Like, I get it if you're going to a place. Like, if you're like, oh, there's a waterfall and like a little lake here, we're gonna hike to it. I understand that. I still don't want to do it. I understand it, and like I might do it depending on who I'm with. But like just going on a hike just to go up a hill and then go down the other side or come down the same side? No thanks, dog. I'll pass. I don't get it. I don't like doing it. I don't see the reason. If you want to exercise, throw 315 on the rack and then squat it up and down 10 times, okay? And if you can't do that, that's okay, because I can't either. No shot I'm doing that. Okay. Instant sidetrack from the hike conversation. I go to Planet Fitness. The weights at Planet Fitness are fake. 100%. I switched to Planet Fitness from Anytime, and immediately I knew. I mean, they only have Smith machines, but they say how much the bar weighs. That's a lie. No shot that bar weighs 25 pounds. I'm throwing it around like it's a soccer ball. Yeah, weights are fake. I'm throwing up like 185 on bench. No shot I'm doing that. I was doing it was tough because I stopped working out for like a year at one point, and I lost all my strength. So I built it all up, especially like the first kind of half of my freshman year of high school. I didn't work out at all that summer really, and then started to pick it up at the new year. One of those people. I mean, it's just when it worked out for me. But oh my God, dude, dude, I lost all my strength. I was squatting like 275. I was benching like 165. Maybe I hit 175. I couldn't tell you right now. But I was having trouble benching a plate. I could not squat 2 plates. Oh my god, I lost so much strength. I hate when the inside of my nose itches because I don't want to look like I'm picking my nose, but like there's not a great way to scratch it. Sorry, that just happened. Had to get it out while I was on the brain. Is on the old smooth brain. On the old chicken breast, as I like to call it. That's what my smooth brain looks like, a chicken breast. God, what was I talking about? Oh, Planet Fitness. Weights are fake. Even the dumbbells, I'm convinced those are fake. Because I'm shoulder pressing like 45, 50, and I wasn't getting anywhere near that anytime. Yeah, it's fake. I don't think I'm getting that much stronger. Maybe it's a self-confidence thing. Maybe it's because I don't weigh that much more. God, my weight's all over the place. I was trying to gain weight hard for a while. I hit like 145. Stopped going to the gym for a while because it closed because there's a pandemic, and I lost 7 pounds by just not eating as much. I know that might upset some people, but it's upset me more. Okay, I worked for that. I tried my hardest to gain weight, and then it just, boop, gone. Oh man. Truncating. So there's a really nice effect on Audacity for getting rid of all the silences. It's just so demoralizing sometimes because I'm recording for a long time, and I know that I pause a lot, and like I just left to grab a cat and grab some drink, but like I just truncated silence, and the recording went from 50 minutes to 21. That's rough, dude, because like 25 is what I try to make my minimum for this podcast. I mean, I want to shoot for 30 every time, but I realize that like that's really tough for me to do. I understand that, but I understand that about myself. I'm getting better at just like pumping out 20-minute episodes, 25-minute episodes, which I think those are good length. I think that's like a good length for there to be a lot of content, and like for it to just be me, it's really tough to do more than 30 minutes unless like I have a lot to talk about and there's like a lot of topics that like will take up a decent bit of time. But without that, it's tough. And I like that I can talk about these issues that I have because I still feel like I'm very new to this. So I like just getting those out because it makes it feel like a more intimate affair between you and I, you and the listener. You are the listener, me and the listener, the artist and the audience. What am I doing right now? It's tough, but I enjoy it. I really do. Putting it up. Even I think I get like, I'll maybe get like one message of feedback a week about the podcast, but honestly, that's enough for me to keep going. Seeing that people still listen every week is enough because I mean, I've said it since the beginning. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it because I enjoy it, and I think I can make people laugh. Wow, 2 months. When do I get to say that I'm not a newbie at this anymore? I need to get past my 90-day probation. Is that how that works? Past my 90-day probation. When am I not a temp podcaster anymore? Is it 6 months, 3 months, 8 years? Dude, as soon as, okay, so I'll tell you right now. And once you get 1,000 listens, Spotify will pay you for that. As soon as I get, I mean, it's not much for 1,000. I'll tell you right now. But as soon as I get that paycheck, boom, professional podcaster. That's going everywhere. Because technically, I got paid to do it. So I'm a professional. That's how that works. So as soon as that, that $10 comes into my account, boom, professional podcaster. Right there, right then and there. Sorry, those are the rules. Okay. So yesterday was March 22nd, and also the first day that I changed my calendar from February to March. That tells you anything about me. And I look at the calendar every day. I can see it right now. I can almost touch it. It's within arm's reach of my desk at all times. And yeah, it's February for a long time. 3 weeks, basically. More than 3 weeks. Wait, no, 3 weeks. 22 minus 1 is 21. 7 times 3 is 21. I almost said 27. Holy. Somebody send this kid back to elementary school. I do have a chicken breast for a brain. That's how smooth it is up there. So, makes sense. That's so funny, dude. Chicken breast for a brain. Okay. Okay, that's all getting cut out for sure. Okay. I think I'm gonna head out. I'm fresh out of things to talk about. I've been out of things to talk about for the past hour that I've been recording. But yeah, could I get a hour? I hope everybody has a great day, great week, great month, great life. Honestly, hope everyone is doing good today and does better tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you tell somebody you love them, and I'll see you next episode. Let me tell you something. This man right here, this man is an absolute unit.